What's up, everyone? All right, so in this episode, we're going to talk about Bfrg. This is the stock I traded today, finishing the morning up $4,405.60. So another good day. Yesterday was also a good day, so that's great. Two back-to-back days with some momentum. This is good to see. Bfrg was our second leading gapper this morning, up 45%, float 1.6 million shares, 36 million shares of volume right now. Now, SECO, S-E-C-O, is the leading gapper at 63% with 78 million shares of volume. So why did I trade Bfrg and not SECO? So I can show you this just based on these metrics right here. So let's see, we're going to look at detailed, and I'm going to show you performance by price. And you can see that I don't make as much money on stocks under $2. So for that simple reason, I looked at the price of SECO and thought, nah, probably not going to do that well on it. My metrics, my historical data says I don't, so I'm not going to look at it too closely. Bfrg was the one I focused on instead. This morning, when I sat down, Bfrg, so it's actually kind of funny because I mentioned this one yesterday. Yesterday it was popping up a little bit, like not a lot though. It was popping up to like 370 when I saw it yesterday. Yesterday morning, and I sort of was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but I said I think at some point we could get some trades on this as a blue sky setup because the all-time high is 583. But I don't know. It's yesterday. It didn't feel like we were really quite there. It did end up closing strong, and I guess that was an indicator of things to come today. So this morning, pre-market, it starts to squeeze up. It goes from 5 up to 6. It popped up quickly, and initially I was like, I don't know about this because sometimes these pops, they reverse. And the spreads were kind of big at first. So that was right around here from 5. Let's see. Actually, first it popped from 450 up to 5. My first trade on it was along at actually $4.98. So I got in on this pullback right here. And we got this squeeze here up to 578, up to 6, a high of 622. That was $1 a share. That's not bad. It pulls back, gives us another trade right here, first pullback. So we actually had first pullback on the 1 minute, second pullback on the 1 minute. And that right there was enough to give me about $2,200 of profit. So I made about half my profit, between 8 a.m. and 8:12. Then it kind of goes a little sideways. It tries to come up again, a little choppy, as you can see here. And I did trade it in this range, but I didn't really make that much on it. I kind of just sort of churned a little bit. Got myself up to like 2,700 on the day and then took a loss, was up only 2,200. So it sort of was churning shares through this area and then came back in for the break of 750 at the open. Squeezes through 750, we get the halt up at 8, dip and rip, hits a high of 866, pulls back, comes up higher to 9, hits a high of 950. My best exit on this one, let's see, kind of exit at 941. That's pretty good. So from a best entry at about $4.98 to a best exit of 942, 941, not bad. I did pretty well on it. Could have traded it with bigger share size, but I was able to get a couple nice trades. So my first trade was only a 3,000 share starter. And I think my biggest position on this one today was 9,000 shares. And that with my luck was a break-even trade. It was one of the trades in this area that was break-even. So it's just the way it goes, but we got some nice action and that's great. It ended up topping out, rejection here. I did not overstay my welcome on it. I am closing today at my high of day. So I may be leaving money on the table, but I am not giving back profit. And I'm definitely grateful for that. Any day that I can close basically at my high is a great day. Of course, sometimes I'll feel like, man, I really left a lot of money on the table. But I don't really feel like that today. The only way I would have made more today is if during the period I was trading with bigger positions. And I don't usually feel too bad about missing that. I might feel a little bit bad if I stopped trading and then there were like 2 other stocks that made huge moves like we saw yesterday. Felt a little bad about that. But so far here at 2:30, more, nearly 2:30 in the afternoon, I feel like I did a pretty good job today. I did try a trade on NIR. This one was squeezing up a little bit pre-market, or actually it was at the open. Went up to a high of 437, which was pretty good, but rejected, came back down. GFAI, this one pulled back a little bit pre-market, so didn't get any trades on that one. MWG, this one had pretty nasty sell-off here. Halted down at least once, maybe a couple times, and gave back, is down today about, let's see, MWG 38% right now. So that one pulled back a bit, had a nice day yesterday. Noggin also pulled back quite a bit, had a strong day yesterday, big move, gave back the whole thing. Someone said about they did an offering. I didn't really pay attention to it today because it wasn't gapping up, but anyways, overall market today, was looking at this earlier, pulling back a little bit after two really nice big green days, or a few nice gap up days. And anyways, so pulling back a little bit. We're over the 200 moving average. We're over $400 on the S&P, and we'll see. We'll see. Right now, kind of ascending support, probably in this area. Right, oops, not there. Maybe about there, something like that. So we'll see how well we're able to hold these levels, and we'll watch for the next leg up on the S&P. If we can get into a little bit of a, the market's been up for the last 2 quarters, which is good. So, but if we get a little bit more momentum, I think that would certainly help small cap traders as well. Anyways, that's about it for today. Bfrg, biggest winner, recent IPO breakout setup on the gap scanner. So some good trades there, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow. And if you didn't check out my class that I taught today at 11 a.m. on YouTube on scaling, I'll put a link right here at the end of this episode so you can check it out. I think you'll enjoy that. And I want to remind you, as always, that trading is risky. My results are not typical, and there's no guarantee you'll find success whether you trade on your own. You'll learn from me, so please take it slow. And I'll see you back here first thing tomorrow morning for students over at Warrior Trading. I'll be live broadcasting starting bright and early. All right, see you in the morning.